Hey YouTube, it's Tamika. I'm just coming by to do a video. It's been a while. I was actually talking to my best friend today, and she asked me if I had a blog or something that I was journaling with, and I told her no, or journaling in. I told her no, and then I thought about it. I do actually. I just haven't been here in so long. Last time I posted was for between 6 to 8 weeks, and in 30 minutes I will be 12 weeks. So this blog will be, or vlog will be from 9 to 12 weeks. I thought I would be able to post weekly, but I just don't think about it, and I'm just kind of resting some of the time and working and stuff like that, trying to get stuff together. First, I'd like to give a shout out. Congratulations to Ain't That a Mother. I've been following her videos pretty much since I've been vlogging, and I'm so happy that she got her BFP. So congratulations. Romans mommies, so sorry about your loss, but you guys look great. I enjoyed the video. It was so funny. It's really funny. Coming out stories are hilarious. We all have different ones. So thanks for sharing, and also just in general, the people that I follow, thanks for sharing. Sometimes your videos inspire others, help others through trying times and stuff like that. Like Tia posted a video about buying a house, and once me and my ex broke up, I hurry up and just rented a place. I didn't feel like dealing with renting a house or buying a house or anything like that. I just hurry up and ran and rented a place. But I have these horrible neighbors that like stomp around all times of the night. They have a 1.5-year-old that just runs laps in the apartment, and it's just really annoying. So I'm in the process of trying to purchase a home now, and that kind of motivated me to do that. So I'm trying to close on the house by the time the baby gets here. So I'm praying for that, hoping for that. But it's looking good so far. Um, let's see. I guess that's pretty much it for that kind of stuff. Thanks for sharing, everybody. Keep sharing. I enjoy watching. Um, but as for me, I would say, I don't really know where I left off, but I would say I was sick, I'm sure, the ninth week, definitely. Unable to go out on the weekends, not able to do anything, kind of just hanging in the house, sleeping, exhausted. That kind of lifted around the 10th week, and it's been more so kind of on and off. I actually bought these things called Preggy drops. Kind of ripped up. I had to take the tape off and it ripped the paper. But they're called Preggy drops. They work really good. They're these little different flavored candies, and when I feel nauseated I take one, and they work pretty well, and I just kind of suck on it all day, and so they work pretty well. Let's see, I'm still on my progesterone and oil, which is no fun. Today I started taking it in the morning. I used to do it at night, which at night is a better idea because I'm driving to the office and my butt is hurting and stinging the whole way there, and I'm just like, you know what, I'm tired of the progesterone and oil shots, definitely. um so tired of those, but still on them. I had an appointment, which week was that, finally, with my OB. I want to say like maybe week, couldn't have been 8, probably like week 7 or something, like, no, week 9 maybe, because yeah. So I had an appointment with her week 9. I heard the heartbeat for the first time. It was pretty amazing. I enjoyed that. um no ultrasound. I was a little disappointed. I'm so used to getting ultrasounds, so not to get one was a little disheartening, but it was alright. So I heard the heartbeat. She did a exam. Everything was fine. They tried to change my due date, but I pretty much let them know, it's definitely probably the most accurate you can get it. So she said everything felt normal, was good. So since then, well, I would say like maybe a week ago, I've started spotting a little bit. And it's not really like spotting as in like blood. It's more like um, um, cervical mucus that's like a brown or like a pink, and it's very rare. Even on the days that I am spotting, it just kind of comes and goes. Really freaks me out to be honest, because I'm so used to everything being, you know um pretty good. So it kind of freaked me out, but I did research, of course, and it said, from what I found, everything was okay. I actually had a sonogram. Um, when do we have the sonogram? Yesterday. Had the sonogram yesterday, and it was hilarious. The baby is so funny. But I asked him about the bleeding, and actually, he saw like a pocket of blood, and he said that's where it's coming from. It's not abnormal. It's okay, and that what I'll feel is cramping and then some spotting. Like it's been kind of like a day apart. I'll cramp a little bit and then spot. So he said it was normal. I don't even think he was going to mention it unless I mentioned that I was spotting. So it was something he brought to my attention once I asked the question. So that was pretty, I guess to understand where it's coming from, it doesn't freak me out as much. So he kind of let me know when it's time to come in, when I'm actually bleeding, because I haven't bled or anything. Then said I should go in just to make sure the baby's okay. So during the sonogram, right, the tech is doing the sonogram. At first, the baby is just like laying there, just chilling out. And so then, like 30 minutes into the sonogram, she starts like kicking, and it's like literally like it was so funny because it was kicking so hard that its little bottom was like floating in the air. It was so freaking cute. It was so adorable. Um, and she was like that I would probably feel movement earlier than I'm supposed to because he was so active. And then prior to that, the last sonogram, he was just like wiggling and stuff. Like his lower half was just like wiggling, like he's ready to start kicking, but hadn't quite learned how to do it. But he has mastered the kick now. I say he, I don't know why. It's probably a girl, but I just stick with he. I don't like it and stuff like that. So I'm just giving the baby a gender, and it's a he for right now. And we'll see. But so got the kicking down packed. So adorable. It's amazing. We could hear the heartbeat again. It was 168, which is pretty fast. And what the midwife told me, it's not rocket science, but it's been pretty but it's not scientific, but it's pretty consistent that if the heartbeat is really fast, like over 145, that it's a girl. If it's like around 145 and below, it's a boy. So she was thinking a girl. My transcriber is thinking a girl. She said she's never been wrong about that. So we shall see. I'm feeling boy, but I don't know why. But also I did the Drano test, and it turned darker. I've done it twice, and then both times it turned darker. So according to that, it's a boy. Let's see what else. Yeah, so the sonogram went well. The nausea has lifted with the help of the preggy drops. See, I'm going to do a 3D 4D ultrasound because I don't go back to the OB until week 18 to do a anatomy scan. So I do that in 18 weeks, but I'm really ready to find out because I'm ready to shop. So I'm going to do the 3D 4D in 3 weeks from Monday to kind of get right in the middle of 6 more weeks or whatever, just so I can have something to hold me off with, because when I don't have sonograms, I kind of miss seeing the baby and knowing it's okay, sometimes you don't know. Oh yeah, funny story. So I'm on the couch. It's a Sunday watching TV, just chilling out. And I don't know why or what I was doing, but I poked myself like on my right side. And so I poked myself, and then I felt something kick me back, and I was just like, okay, I'm tripping, because clearly you shouldn't feel, kicks this early. So I felt something kick me back, so I'm like, okay. But then when I went in for the sonogram, it was in the exact place where I poked was the place where I felt the little kick. So, yeah. And then now, since I know it's on the right side, I definitely feel it. Like, I definitely feel like when I get up, it'll start to move around and stuff like that. I can definitely feel, I know I'm feeling it now. So, it's pretty exciting. I guess, I don't know. It's pretty exciting. I just wonder, like, is it okay? Why is it kicking? Is it upset? So, just trying to get to know it so we can cohabitate well together without me, when it gets bigger, kicking me really hard. But I guess they're practicing, they're growing, so I shouldn't take the kicks to heart like that. Just know that he's practicing for when he's walking later. So fun times. So I've also already been thinking about the second, and I think like once this baby is a year, I'm gonna go back to New Hope and use my other egg, and then the next baby, I think like there'll be a 2 year gap possibly because I don't want like a it'll be like a 2 year old, a 1 year old, and a newborn. That's crazy. And who knows if I'll still be single by then? Maybe, but so I would prefer a 3 year old, a 2 year old, and a 1 year old. That's not too hectic. And I don't want to bunch them all together because I don't want to just like spend 3 years of my life having babies and then having newborns and babies and then that's it forever. But talking to my doctor in terms of like genetic, no, just in terms of like Down syndrome, he was like, after 35, you're putting the risk of it being a 1 in 200 chance. Right now, I'm at 1 in 1,000, so that's kind of. And then plus, I'm excited. I want kids. I want to have more than one now. So, I don't mind doing them close together. And I still want to be somewhat young. So, I'm already thinking about baby number 2. I went and put the crib on layaway. I kind of like, I'm a little ahead. I'm a little more ahead on the babysitter. I'm getting tongue tied. But the babysitter app says make a budget next week. So I kind of made my budget this week, or I've been thinking about my budget since I'm having to do all this on my own. I'm just like, what I want to have taken care of early and in the house by the time I'm 6 months is the crib. So I went and put the crib and the dresser. I got a really nice one that will definitely be able to stand 3 babies and then a giveaway, and somebody else will be able to use it. So I got a really nice crib and a dresser, and so I put it on layaway, and I'm gonna pay it off within like 3 months, and then I'm gonna go as soon as I find out the gender. I'm gonna go register, and after I'm gonna register, I want to have my baby shower at like 7 months, and then at 7 months, whatever I didn't get, I'll just get things I actually plan on buying, and whatever I didn't get at my baby shower, just go ahead and purchase it then. I kind of want to slowly purchase everything. I just want it to be like an ongoing thing where I'm constantly purchasing stuff like most normal people, rather than just waiting to 7 months and getting a bulk of stuff, because I want to spread it out. Also, since I'm a contract worker, I've started a savings account. I figure out how much money I need to save in order to be off for 6 weeks rather than trying to rush and go back to work because I have no money. So I'm saving money to support myself for 6 weeks, which I can't do teletherapy from home. So that's an option to bring in some money. But in general, I'm going to have everything I need in the banking account. So I'm kind of proud of myself in that respect. I'm getting into the nesting, making sure I have everything I need, making the necessary sacrifices, not going out spending a lot of money on maternity clothes. Right now, just waiting to see what I need, not just shopping because I can. So just really focusing on the baby, which is good. Feels good to be, preparing myself and feeling confident that I will be able to financially do this on my own and making it happen. So pretty proud of myself in that respects. Let's see. I think that's pretty much it. So I hope everyone is doing well, and you're enjoying your pregnancies. And also, I know this is so cliche that everybody says, but if you're trying to conceive, please do not give up. I think as women, if this has been placed on your heart, you need to just be relentless about it and just not give up. Don't let anybody else tell you should give up, because when I was with my ex, she had some friends, and this is kind of one of the reasons why I left, or one of the reasons why I felt it wasn't happening, because of all the negativity and the blockage that was honestly in my life. It's just like, she had friends, they had tried to conceive, they stopped at like 4 IUIs, and they kind of just gave up on it, and to me it made them a little bit bitter about the fact that they gave up on their dreams. But I guess the heartbreak is no fun at all. But I feel they were kind of bitter. And so when I was going through the process and I was relentless about my IUIs, they're like, oh, she's doing it again. And I don't do negative people. I don't do negativity in my life on any level. And so to have people that are supposedly close to us feeling that way and my ex not handling it appropriately, I felt that that was a problem. And ironically, I guess something I really hadn't talked about, ironically, as soon as that relationship ended, I got pregnant. So, and I felt a lot of the time that I wasn't getting pregnant because of the relationship that I was in. I never wanted to do it by myself, and I thought she was a blessing to me. But when I found that our energies, our drive and desire for it didn't match, and I had to go. So, that I guess if I had time, that would lead into my coming out story and yeah. So I think I may post another video about my coming out story. I kind of want to talk about it. I think everybody else sharing has been awesome, and it makes me want to tell my story. It's a little different. So, all right, thanks.